It appears you're asking for a comparison between the new 2025 GWM Tank 300 PHEV and the 2025 Jetour Zongheng G700. Since both are relatively new and information might still be emerging, here's a breakdown of what we know so far based on available information. GWM Tank 300 PHEV, plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. Powertrain, it features a 2.0L turbocharged petrol engine combined with an electric motor, resulting in a total output of 342 horsepower, 255 kilowatts, and 648 Newton-meters of torque. Transmission, it is equipped with a 9-speed hybrid automatic transmission, 9-hat. Drive system, it has a 4-wheel drive system. Off-road capabilities, the Tank 300 PHEV is designed with off-roading in mind, featuring a 33 degrees approach angle, a 34 degrees departure angle, and potentially features like front and rear differential locks, crawl control, and multiple driving modes. Dimensions, approximately 4,760 mm long, 1930 mm wide, and 1903 mm high, with a wheelbase of 2,750 mm and ground clearance of 224 mm. Seating capacity, typically 5 seats. Technology and features, it includes a 12.3-inch infotainment screen, Nappa leather seats, in some trims, an Infinity sound system, and various driver assistance features. A new turbo diesel powertrain is also expected in the first half of 2025. 2025 Jetour Zongheng G700. Powertrain options, it will be available with 2 hybrid powertrain options. PHEV, CDMO, a 2.0-liter turbocharged gasoline engine producing 208 horsepower, 155 kilowatts, paired with a 2-speed DHT transmission generating 282 horsepower, 210 kilowatts. Additionally, a 402 horsepower, 300 kilowatts, electric motor on the rear axle provides extra power. PHEV, CMO, a 2.0-liter generator with 208 horsepower, 155 kilowatts, charges the battery and powers 4 electric motors with a combined peak output of a significant 1,572 horsepower, 1,200 kilowatts. High voltage system, both powertrains use an 800V high voltage architecture, enabling ultra-fast charging, 20% to 80% in as little as 6 minutes with 6C charging. Off-road capabilities, it is a body-on-frame SUV with features like 3 differential locks and a turn-in-place functionality for enhanced maneuverability. It also boasts adjustable air suspension with a ground clearance ranging from 150 mm to 350 mm. Some sources even mention an amphibious mode with a water speed of 8.5 km per hour. Dimensions, approximately 5,403 mm long, 2,050 mm wide, and 1936 mm high, with a wheelbase of 3,100 mm. Seating capacity, 6 seats in a 2+2+2 layout. Technology and features, the interior features a large central control screen, a floating touchscreen, aviation-style physical controls, a Huawei Qiankuan intelligent driving ADAS 3.0 system, and potentially lexicon speakers. Key differences and potential comparison points. Powertrain philosophy, the Tank 300 PHEV uses a more conventional hybrid approach where the engine and electric motor can directly power the wheels. The Zongheng G700 offers both a PHEV option and a range extender (EREV) option, with the latter potentially offering significantly higher power output. Size and seating, the Zongheng G700 appears to be a larger vehicle with a standard 6-seat configuration, while the Tank 300 PHEV is a 5-seater. Off-road focus, both vehicles are designed for off-roading, but the Zongheng G700 seems to emphasize extreme off-road capabilities with features like adjustable air suspension with a very high maximum ground clearance and even a potential amphibious mode. Technology, both are expected to be technologically advanced, but the Zongheng G700 highlights its Huawei Qiankuan intelligent driving system. Market positioning, the Jetour Zongheng G700 is positioned as a luxury off-road SUV, potentially aiming at higher-end competitors. The GWM Tank 300 is also positioned as a capable off-roader, sometimes seen as an alternative to the Jeep Wrangler, with a focus on value. It appears that neither the 2025 GWM Tank 300 PHEV nor the 2025 Jetour Zongheng G700 have been officially announced for the USA market at this time. Based on the search results, both models have been the focus of recent news, primarily concerning their launches and specifications in their domestic Chinese market and other regions like Australia, Indonesia, and the Middle East. GWM Tank 300 PHEV. While the Tank 300 has gained popularity in markets like Australia, there is no concrete information regarding its release in the USA. The 2025 model, including the PHEV variant, has been launched for reservations in China and reviewed in Australia. Recent news also highlights a new 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 plug-in hybrid powertrain unveiled by GWM, potentially for a future Tank 300 variant. Specifications for the PHEV version typically include a 2.0L turbocharged petrol engine paired with an electric motor, producing around 342 horsepower, 255 kilowatts, and 648 Nm of torque. It features a 9-speed hybrid automatic transmission, 9-hat, and a 4-wheel drive system. Some markets feature a 37.1 kWh battery with a DC fast charging capability, achieving 30% to 80% charge in about 24 minutes. 2025 Jetour Zongheng G700. The Jetour Zongheng G700 was recently showcased at the Shanghai Auto Show in April 2025, with plans for a global debut in the Middle East in the second half of 2025. There are no official announcements or indications of its availability in the USA market yet. The G700 offers two hybrid powertrain options, a PHEV, CDMO, combining a 2.0-liter turbo engine with an electric motor for a total output of around 402 horsepower, 300 kilowatts, and an EREV, CMO, system with 4 electric motors producing a remarkable 1,572 horsepower, 1,200 kilowatts. Both systems utilize an 800V high-voltage architecture, allowing for ultra-fast charging. The G700 is a large, 6-seater SUV with advanced off-road features like adjustable air suspension and potentially even an amphibious mode. Considerations for the USA market. Homologation and regulations. Bringing a vehicle to the US market requires significant modifications and certifications to meet stringent safety and emissions regulations. This process can be time-consuming and costly, influencing a manufacturer's decision to enter the market. Market demand and competition. The US SUV market is highly competitive. GWM and Jetour would need to assess the potential demand for their vehicles against established players like Jeep, Ford, Toyota, and others, as well as the growing segment of electric SUVs. Brand recognition and distribution. Both GWM and Jetour have limited brand recognition in the USA. Establishing a dealer network, service centers, and building consumer trust would be major undertakings. My previous responses regarding the USA market remain accurate. To reiterate the key points. Lack of official confirmation. Neither GWM nor Jetour have publicly stated plans to sell these specific models in the United States.